Like that's just effort. I do feel like I'm the best defensive player in the league.
Keep Ben Simmons, and we're gonna trade Joel Embiid. We're gonna trade Tobias Harris. Those two are for sure going. For this rebuild, we're also gonna be playing Ben Simmons at center. He's a 6'11". He can quite literally guard 1 through 5. Um, literally the only ones he can't are would be like Joel Embiid, Jokic. Basically all the centers who are in their own league. Because Ben Simmons can probably guard like 90% of centers. Probably higher than that, honestly. And so we're gonna be playing him at center. We're gonna develop his game too. Through the offseason and whatnot, though. And we're gonna see, just how good Ben Simmons with spacing can be. One of the reasons why I personally have decided to use the Sixers is because when you look at the roster they had last year, I mean, right now Sixers number one seed in the East and all that, but we all know the Nets are definitely going to beat them, at least in my opinion. But last year, we saw Al Horford, playing power forward, Joel Embiid playing center, another forward, Tobias Harris playing small forward, another power forward. I mean, because Tobias Harris in today's game, he's a power forward. Ben Simmons, who's drafted as a power forward, playing point guard. Then you have Josh Richardson playing the two. I just want to give him the opposite of that. I want to give him the best spacing possible, or at least and so yeah, and I think this would be kind of fun thing to do. Obviously, this is 2K, so this isn't the most realistic way to do it. Um, because we don't know if we'll ever see anything like this in real life. But yeah, so we're gonna trade Joel Embiid first. Um, so step one will be to look for trade packages for Joel Embiid. So this is the first trade we have. Danny Green and a 2025 first round pick for Davis Bertans. They might be overpaying for Davis Bertans, but the thing with Davis Bertans is he's on a 4-year contract and he's getting like $15 million per year, and that's really good. Especially he's a power forward who can shoot the ball really well from three, and that's definitely going to help Ben Simmons. It's the same thing with Zach LaVine. Um, Zach LaVine's also going to be able to handle the ball and all that. Probably be the team's first offensive option, and that'll be really nice. Zach LaVine, I feel like he can play with anyone, honestly. Great shooter, great scorer in general. So, yeah. We'll be getting a first round pick and Zach LaVine for Joel Embiid. Cristiano Felicio, he's in this trade because of money. So, yeah. So this trade wasn't going through until I threw in a second round pick for Zach LaVine. And so, yeah. This next trade we have is Tobias Harris for Buddy Hield. Tobias Harris is a good player and all that, but Buddy Hield will he will handle the ball a lot less with Zach LaVine and Ben Simmons. And Buddy Hield is just a better spot up shooter. Than Tobias. They also both get like 20 points ish. So yeah, both average 20 points. I mean, so this is the second trade we have. Yeah. Also, another positive is that Buddy Hield is getting paid 10 million less than Tobias Harris, and Buddy Hield will definitely be a lot easier player to trade if we need to in the future. This is a nice surprise, actually. Ben Simmons is a 87 overall center. I was expecting him to be like a 85 or something because he's an 89 overall point guard, I think. So, yeah, so that's a nice surprise for sure. This next trade, hopefully we can get OG Anunoby, 3-and-D guy, power forward. Davis Bertans is a good player and all that. But, Davis Bertans might be better as a bench player who plays for 25 minutes, though, shoots a few threes and calls it good. OG Anunoby, pretty versatile player. you know. And unlike that with Ratans, you know, J&OB, he can pretty much guard 1 through 4, and so that's. So now we're just gonna go through a few position changes. So we're gonna have Seth Curry play the 1. Same thing with Shake Milton. You might need to have Jay Lisa play the 3. We'll see. So this will be our lineup. 9-man rotation. You know, bench isn't really all that bad. So yeah, we got some versatility. I guess one thing with the starting 5 though is lack of defense, but maybe we can change that at point guard. You know, because I mean, other than OG and Anobi and Ben Simmons, though, you know, everyone else is below average to average. So yeah, hopefully by the trade deadline we can get a pretty good, you know, defensive point guard or something. You know, because Buddy Hield could also work as a great 6-man. So yeah, we'll see. And you know, Matisse Thybulle, we got him too, though, but you know, his shooting isn't the best though. So we'll see what goes on with him. So here we are at the contract extension deadline. I don't think there's really anyone. Okay, yeah, but we'll get Zach LaVine back. We'll get Zach. We'll definitely get Zach LaVine back. You know, 2 years. 24-19 start, not the best start, but that just might be due to the lack of depth at point guard. Actually, no, they're playing pretty well. So, yeah, we'll have to see though. Everyone though is playing. I mean, their numbers. I mean, their percentages are like the current Jazz team right now. So yeah, it's kind of incredible. I feel like we really do need help at point guard. For this trade, we're turning away, you know, 3, you know, pretty useless players. Shake Milton, 2 first-rounders for Malcolm Brogdon. You know, and then just roster fillers. So getting Malcolm Brogdon really helped turn things around. Team is definitely not, you know, a 500 team anymore. You know, I don't know if it can get better than this, honestly, like realistically for this team. We can see. We'll definitely have everyone though next year, so that's good. So yeah, made it to playoffs, 3rd seed. I would say so far it's been a success. Let's say we get Malcolm Brogdon when we got everyone else at the beginning. This might have been a 60-ish win team, so you know that's nice to know. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like the video, and part 2 should be up either tomorrow or the day after.